guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video we are going to be doing just a classic winter makeup tutorial. Nothing Christmassy, nothing holiday-y, just I wanted to do a makeup tutorial because I got one lipstick for Christmas and I wanted to wear it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to be using a couple of things to put together just a quick, simple, easy, just makeup tutorial. So I already have my base makeup on because I feel like you kind of get the gist of how to put on base makeup at this point. So just a quick rundown of what I have on my face already. I just have the Benefit Porefessional primer on, as well as the e.l.f. Face Tone Adjusting Primer, which is the green one, as well as the e.l.f. SPF 15 sunscreen, as well as the PS My Perfect Color Concealer in the shade Nude. So I guess I will finish up my face now that I have you guys here. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you can see everything that's going on a little bit better. Okay, so starting with bronzer, I've got my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer here, and I'm just going to use that with my Real Techniques blending brush and just kind of put that in the regular E3 type of pattern here. Just blending it into my hairline so it looks just a little bit more natural. And I'm just going to kind of swipe up a little bit more instead of put it right here. Just kind of bring it up so it kind of lifts my face up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to drag it down my neck just a little bit in case there's any shade discrepancies between my foundation and my face, which there usually is. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild blush stick in the shade 803 with my e.l.f. airbrush stippling brush. And a boop, 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 boop. I love this color for the winter because it's kind of just a rosy flush as opposed to like a really aggressive coral or a really aggressive pink or this really aggressive hair in my mouth. Now I kind of want this to be a bit of like a soft glam look, like nothing too aggressive. Not soft glam, but like I'm not going to do really dark eyeshadow, kind of a lighter look. But I'm still going to do liner, so I don't know how to classify it. But for that reason, I'm going to be using my Guerlain Liquid Pearls for that because it kind of gives a more soft, lit from within kind of look. So feel free to use whatever product you want at this point because these are expensive. Since I have to blend it out initially, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit on my finger and just tap it right over the highest point just to get a little bit more, just a little more glow. Pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to set my under eyes. I held off until now because I didn't want it to interfere with my liquid highlighter, but I'm going to use the Covergirl Clean Fresh Powder in the shade 120 using my mud brush. It's the Mud 620. So I'm just going to tap out any creases that I have. I mainly just set my under eye so that my mascara doesn't transfer down. That's mainly it. So I'm going to go over all of my base products with the Maybelline New York Glass Spray and just give it a couple spritzes. And that just gives a little bit of a dewy finish. So I already have my eyeshadow primer on. I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. And I'm just going to use my new Morphe Artistry palette. It is the 350 Nature Glow palette. I haven't used it yet. I got it as a Christmas present, so I'm very excited to use it today. Somehow I've opened it like twice and I have penguin hair all in it. Okay. So it just looks like this. Yes, please. I think I'm going to put this shade all over my lid and just kind of use some of these over here and build up around the crease. Like I said earlier, I don't want anything crazy dark because, I don't know, I just kind of want something a little bit more wearable, a little bit less. So going in with my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill GH30 brush, I'm going to dip into this shade here. And then I'm going to, so I don't have to keep holding this palette up, I'm going to go this shade, and then this shade, and then I'm going to put that all over and we'll see how it goes. I lied a little. I want a bit more of a warmer toned look. So I'm going to go in with this shade next and then this one. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry. And I'm just going to do the second shade on the same brush there. Whew. These are pigmented. These are more pigmented than most Morphe shadows. I'm like, I'm not going to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. Whoops. 'Cause I don't want to do anything too dark. I'm just gonna use my JH32 brush now and kind of blend it out. It's just a clean blending brush. I just don't want to add a lot more color because it's already darker than I expected it to be. And I'm just gonna kind of blow it out here, trying to just create a bit of a line. Now just going in with that sparkly shade, I'm just gonna put it all over my lid. Whew, that's pretty. I'm just going to use the JH42 brush to try and blend those edges out a little bit more. And again, just add a little bit more and a little to the inner corners to brighten things up. I'm going to use that same brush and just dip into this light shade here and run it right underneath my brow bone. Now for eyeliner, I'm just going to take this Glimmerstick from Avon in Chocolate Brown G22, and I'm just going to run that along my top lash line. So I don't really want anything too defined up there. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Pure Fully Charged Mascara. As you can tell, I just meant like a very light line, just to try and fill out the lashes a little bit, like I mentioned earlier. This looks all about one lipstick that I wanted to wear, and I wanted to make a video about one lipstick that I've been waiting like 7 years for. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe the chapstick off of my lips. This is the lipstick. It's the Bobbi Brown lip color in the shade 9 Burnt Red. Now my mom had one of these a long time ago and I used to secretly steal it from her. So she bought me one for myself a long time later and I'm in love with it and I just want it so bad. So I'm just gonna put it on. It's like the most beautiful rusty orange kind of red. And that's it. That's all I wanted to do today. I just wanted a reason to put this lipstick on. I like how the look turned out. I probably should have done my eyes a little bit warmer, but I still like how they turned out. Maybe I'll add just like a little bit of warmth to them. I'm gonna go in with this, I'm gonna go in with this shade here and just try and put it a little bit on the outside just to try and tie in the warmness of this lipstick. But if it doesn't work, I'm still more than happy. There, that's a little bit more cohesive, a little more warm toned. Yeah, I love this lipstick. I love the color of it. It's so creamy. It's worth the money. It's beautiful. It's really great in the winter because it's so creamy and it keeps your lips hydrated way more than like a liquid lipstick would. But yeah, this was my first time using this Morphe eyeshadow palette too, and A+, 10 out of 10. Like the colors in it are absolutely stunning, and not to mention the pigmentation. It comes out so pigmented, so much more pigmented than I ever had a Morphe, like just like one of these normal Morphe 35 palettes. This one's like way more pigmented than most of them have ever been, so I'm not sure if Morphe like upped their game or something, but yeah, let's zoom back out. So here is the final look. Ooh, that is a zoom lens. There we go. I think it all turned out really well. I hope you guys don't mind that I skipped putting on my base products for this video. If you did mind, please tell me in the comments down below and I'll make sure not to do it again after my pre-film videos go out again if I choose to do this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to see a new video here every Sunday, and hit the little bell notification icon if you want to be notified every time I post. I hope you're all having a really great day, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!